Welcome back to TheWindowDog.com. Today's question is about recycled or regrind versus virgin vinyl. Is this something that matters when you're shopping for new windows? Is it something you need to figure out? We're going to get to the bottom of it right here. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, my name's Dan Schweiss. I'm the founder of Window Universe, and our company offers windows all over the country. I'm also the creator of TheWindowDog.com, which is the greatest source of replacement window information on the entire internet. Now, we've been at this for a long time. I've been in the business since way back in 2004. I know you don't believe that with this youthful face, but it's true. So today we're looking at this question, recycled versus regrind vinyl. Now, you're probably only asking about this if a window salesman has told you stories all about it. If he was really on his A game and doing a great job, he would have had a black cloth he put down on the table. He would have had little jars of vinyl. One would have been bright white and powdery and white as the driven snow. The other one would have had little chunks of vinyl in it. They would have had a little bit of a blue color to it. And that's why he puts that black cloth down, so then he can put those little jars on the black cloth and you can see the color difference and he can say, you see, Mrs. Jones, that's why the windows we have are a little bit more expensive, but they're using the best materials and the fanciest quality parts, whereas other windows out there are cheaper, no doubt, but they're going to be using inferior materials like this that are going to cause you all these problems down the road. So the question for you is that true, one, and does it matter? Well, the quick answer is no, it's not true. I've been at this a long time. I've never seen a single window that was made from recycled or regrind or scrap vinyl. I just don't know which windows that would be. So when they say, oh, all those other companies use this or that, and that's just false. In fact, there's only a handful of companies that make the vinyl extrusions, the vinyl material, for all these different window brands. So you may well get a quote for 2 or 3 or 4 different windows, and the vinyl all came from the exact same place. So there's really no difference at all. But the salesman probably doesn't even know that. He just knows what his boss told him, and his boss told him, hey, go out there and show him these jars and tell him ours uses this and the other guys use that. So that's what he does. So generally speaking, not much to worry about. I would say you can really take confidence in the fact that any reputable company has engineers and people who design these things, and they've produced these products in a way that they expect to hold up over the long term. Most vinyl window companies will have lifetime warranties on the vinyl material, so it's just not something they want to deal with. They're not going to try to make some cheap vinyl material just to see it warp and bend in 5 years. Now, you will sometimes see companies that are selling other types of vinyl, like fiberglass or composite types, who like to pick on vinyl windows. And they may say, oh yeah, all those vinyl windows will warp and crack and bend in 5 years. But our fiberglass windows or composite windows will last 1,000,000 years. That's not really true either, but we'll have future videos about that coming up. Now, it is neat to keep in mind that when you're buying a vinyl window, the actual frame itself is not made of 100% vinyl. There are other additives in there that do other different things. Some companies like to call them plasticizers. They love that word. I think they think it makes them sound fancy. And what they mean is there's other additives in the vinyl that do different things. There's different chemicals in there that will help, for example, reflect the UV rays so that the vinyl won't warp or won't crack. There's additives in there that help it that keep that white color without chalking or fading. There's additives in there that will make it less brittle, where just pure vinyl, especially when it's real cold out, would be brittle. So they put additives or micro ingredients in there to keep it from getting brittle. So there are other things in there, but again, most every company is using the very same types. Now, it is possible that you could be walking down the aisle of a box store and see a real cheap kind of stock size piece of junk window that has that slightly blue color to it. Now, does that indicate that it has recycled vinyl in it? I don't think so. But it does maybe indicate that they haven't used as high a quality of a vinyl because they haven't used any of those additives to control that color, to give it that nice bright white look. So there are some differences at the very, very low end of the market. If you're looking at the absolute cheapest thing you can get, maybe windows you're going to put in your shed or something, yeah, sure, maybe you should consider that. But for any window that you're putting in your house that a reputable window company is going to be offering you, they're all using the same types of vinyl. Everything is virgin vinyl. Everything has the proper additives in it or plasticizers for this environment, so it's something that's going to hold up in your area. So really, really not much of an issue at all. So the answer to should you care about virgin vinyl, generally speaking, is no, unless you're looking at the absolute cheapest end of things. So that's the story. Now remember, to stay updated on our latest videos, you want to hit that subscribe button that you'll find down there. That way you can be informed when we have cool new stuff going on. We have our new Window Wednesday video series that's just coming out. It's a pretty cool thing. We just filmed the first one last Wednesday. It was sort of an introduction to what we have going on around here. And the second one will be coming out soon. Is going to be about the difference between employee and subcontractor window installers. So you might find that interesting. That's probably another thing that same window salesman told you all about. So you can also hit that thumbs up button down there. It really helps us out. It helps YouTube see that this video was helpful for you, and we'd appreciate it if you could do that. And remember, if you'd like to get a quote on your project from my company, we'll be happy to help you out. You can find a link down below in the description here that'll explain how to find us, whether or not we service your area. If we do not service your area, you'll also find other companies that we may know that we recommend, so that might be worth checking out if you have a window project in mind. You'll also find a link to our website at TheWindowDog.com, which is in fact the greatest source of replacement window information on the entire internet. So if you're thinking about a window project, you should definitely check that out. I think that's it for now. We'll see you next time.